3.110 would like us to be able to draw a diagram showing the structure of an amino acid. So I have it here on the left here. I'm just going to draw it again. You can probably just look at it and say, Mr. Fleming, why bother? But let's just talk through it. So we're going to start in the middle. So there is a central carbon, if you want to start there. And off this central carbon, we break off into different groups. So just like in our fatty acid, right, we have another carbon double bonded to an oxygen and then connect to our oxygen and our hydrogen. So we have that carboxyl group, just like we did in the fatty acid. If we go to the left, we introduce ourselves to nitrogen. Nitrogen here is bound to a hydrogen and also a hydrogen over here. And this over here is our amino group. Sometimes I've heard it called the amine group. Both of those are fine. And then if you remember, carbon has to form 4 bonds, right? Here's our carbon over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to form 2 more bonds over here. One of the bonds will connect to a hydrogen, and the other one connects to the R group. So the R group, if you want to think of it, is the Mr. group. So this R group can be a whole bunch of things. It can simply just be another hydrogen. It can be a molecule that contains sulfur. It can be, sometimes we see these very complex ring structures coming off as the R group. So all of these can come off of this central carbon, and these elements and these structures that will be the R group determine which of the 20 amino acids it will be. Well, actually, there's more than 20 amino acids, but there's 20 amino acids that we use in our diet and use to build other proteins in our body. So depending on the R group, it depends on which of the 20 amino acids we will have.